versus Main Street perspective. Does it concern you about what's happening in the country?
It does, and you know, I think this goes back to the discussion that even the president has tried to sort of make the argument that he wants everyone to pay their fair share and have their fair share of opportunity. You know, I've always said that we really need people to begin to feel again they've got their fair shot in life. And part of that, as retail investors are worried, is that they don't have access to the same kind of information, they don't have access to the same investment opportunities than some of the insiders or the institutions here in the money centers of the country. And I think that same sense is also transferred to people's attitude towards government. I mean, right now, too many insiders have got too much of an edge. They go down to Washington, and they try and seek gain through putting provisions in tax codes, trying to get theirs out of the appropriations process. That's crony capitalism.
Now, how do you level the playing field?
What does that say to the hardworking taxpayer out there who wants to have his or her shot at success? And this election is very much about that. How do we ensure access to equal opportunity? And it's a nuanced difference, but there is a big one between having a fair shot and having your fair share.
Neither side, neither political party has done a very good job of cleaning out the lobbyists, of cleaning out some of the things that get in the way of special exemptions that are there in the tax code and other things. How do we really feel like this is something, a goal that can be accomplished? What has to happen?
Well, one of the things that we did in the House when we took majorities, we said no more earmarks. So that was the first step towards trying to do something to get rid of crony capitalism and people going into basically like pigs at a trough saying, hey, I want some money so I can take it to my business or whatever. So we've done that. And now we've got to go and work on the tax code. And we're trying, and we're putting forward, our chairman of the Ways and Means Committee, Dave Camp, is working hard at presenting a recipe for how we're going to go about tax reform, a blueprint. And our blueprint has to do with getting rid of the preferences in the code. It's about, if you do that, you can bring down rates for everybody.
It happened back in 1986, the last time the tax code was really overhauled. And it happened with a Republican president and Democrats controlling the House. And those people work together. Can that happen again, given the current political environment?
I believe so. If you look at, with all the rancor and differences that exist on the big issues of taxes and health care, we actually have gotten some things done. About 6 weeks ago or so, we had the Jobs Act signed into law. That's when both sides came together and said, we're going to be there for small entrepreneurs who need more access to capital.